Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Today is Wednesday, August the 18th. And oh gosh, I probably need to put my glasses back on. And welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, thank you so much for hanging in there with me as I start this journey by myself. For years, I've had a partner on this journey with me. I know that he's looking down on me like, Key, I knew you can do it. So I'm looking at the title. Well, before I get started, please subscribe to this channel, guys. Please share it, share it, share it, comment, like, share, please hit that subscribe button. But from the title, you can and you will. I'm starting this journey. This grief journey was hard. I too thought that I could not do it. This is too much. I don't understand it. And over the years, I'm not sure. I can't tell you the date or the time that I started getting inboxes and text messages and people sending names to me for me to call their sister, their cousin, their girlfriend, to be of some support for them. They're struggling. And in the midst of all of this, I'm not sure how I look to others, but I was struggling myself. But for some reason, I'm assuming that people saw in me what I couldn't see. So even though it was hard for me, I did find my strength in helping other mothers, reaching out to them, just being that listening ear. And I think that's when I realized after a couple of years that this is my purpose. Out of all this pain, my purpose is to be of support to another mother. My purpose probably was that from day one. I just had to get to the point to realize it and understand it and walk in it. So, looking at some of the comments that I received, some of the messages, oh man, I just didn't know that I can be that to someone else. I hear all the time, like, you don't know, just listening to your story, sharing your pain has helped me. And I, for one, know that because I know quite a few females that didn't think they could make it, that couldn't see that other side, that had more bad days than good days. And they are like striving again. They're back to work. They're helping other mothers. They're helping children. And it's just amazing. Some people think because they don't see you in the streets or they don't see you at the rallies or they don't see you on TV anymore that you're not doing the work. Doing the work is helping another person function. Doing the work is helping to strengthen another family. Doing the work is just being there to pick someone up when they feel like they're falling. So, for those that think that they cannot do this, those that think that they will never be happy again, you will. You will. What's so unfortunate is it takes work, it takes time, it takes patience, it takes a lot. It does. Everyone's path is different. I believe the journey is the same. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. I do believe that at some point we all will get to the same place, just at different times. And what my journey might look like to you, it may be different for someone else, I'm sure. But once you're on this journey, you will definitely understand when another mother is going through something. It's going to be a word, it's going to be a phrase, it's going to be a sound that you have said yourself, you have made yourself, you have gone through yourself. So that is the amazing part of this journey, when you actually can connect with someone that know your pain, someone that know your struggle, someone that know your joy, someone that just know. And I will keep making these videos. I will keep sharing as much as I can, because I want you to make it. I want you to be okay. Some people just felt like that their support only took them as far as the last day that they were alive. Some people have lost their life. Some people have taken their life. Some people have gone to drugs. Some people have gone into a depression to where they have lost their mind. And this pain will take you to all of those places. It will. I won't lie and say that it won't. It will. But with support, with support, with support, with support, with support, I can't stop stressing it enough. With support, you can. With support, you will. You will. You can make it, and you will make it. And again, if I have to come on 3 times a day to share a video, to share my voice, to just be here, please share this video. Share all my videos. I promise you, someone you know needs it. Even you who's looking, I'm sure you might need it. And when you no longer need it, pass it on to someone else, because it's always someone else that's coming behind you. Unfortunately, this is a revolving, like it's just haven't stopped. It haven't stopped. And as much as I was out there going to Annapolis to fight for gun laws, I was doing a lot. I was doing a lot. I was doing so much to where I ran myself into a brick wall. Nothing made sense anymore. But what did make sense is continuing to be there for other mothers, continuing to show up, continuing to be available. That's what helped me. And in turn, it's helping other mothers. So again, it does take time. It does take time. I'll share an instance with you where I was working one day, and it was a lot going on, because even on this journey, unfortunately, life still happens. Life still happens. It doesn't slow down. Just because our heart and our mind and our life is, part of our life is stuck. It's stuck at that moment that you got that phone call. It's stuck at that moment that you was at that bedside. It's stuck at that moment. So just because a lot of us, a part of us, is stuck at that date and time, everyone else's life is going on. Everyone else is still maneuvering. Everyone else is still living. And sometimes you look and you're mad. You're mad. Like, how are you laughing? How are you laughing? How are you partying? How are you eating? Like, I was at one point, I felt guilty every time I ate, because I felt like my son can't eat. My son not eating right now. And it's amazing. It's amazing what your mind will do when tragedy hits you. It's amazing. But that was one. And if you talk to someone else, trust me, it's going to be a lot of different things that people felt guilty about. A lot of people still feel guilty about having a good time. Some people feel guilty about celebrating holidays. Holidays are hard. Oh my goodness. It's amazing how some people will think that at some point you should forget. How? How? When your child existed? How? Why? Why do we have to forget? So as time went on, and sometimes that's what I do, I go back and forth and backtrack, because it's like so much that I would like to share. And as time went on, I noticed me sharing on Facebook on my main page. Yes, it touched a lot of people, but those that haven't experienced it, they just don't get it. They just don't understand. And I never want anyone to think that I am losing it, because I'm not in that space anymore, because I was for a whole year and a half. Some people probably wouldn't even believe it, but yeah, I was there for a year and a half. I just did not think I was going to make it. I said, either this pain is going to take me out, or it's going to send me into a mental institution, because it was heavy. It was heavy. It was heavy. But what started me to do the work for myself is when I realized it really doesn't get better with time. Because what is your time? Like, my time is not the next person's time. So I'm thinking, okay, with time is a month. All right, a month from now, and I should be feeling better. A day from now, I should be feeling better. All right, a year from now, and I should be feeling better. Okay, when I realized that wasn't the case, I'm like, okay, so this is one lie. What's the other one that really got me to where I'm like, okay, wow, since this is going to be my new normal, I have to do whatever I need to do to keep on getting up. And when people put a time on your pain, nah, please don't allow nobody to put a time on your pain. They did not have the relationship that you had with your child. They did not carry that child. They didn't feel the kicks. They didn't go through the birthing. They didn't go through the raising. So your time is your time. And what I can say is, be gentle with yourself. And it's going to be hard. This journey is hard. It is. But with the right support, I can't stop stressing support. I can't stop stressing support. Please, please, please. If you find yourself around certain people that bring out the negativity or the triggers in you, remove yourself. You're not wrong for removing yourself from certain situations that's going to cause you harm to yourself. Find family and friends that know your pain, like that knows this journey. We want so much to be around the people that have been around us all of our lives, that know us in and out. If they have not experienced it, if they have not been on this journey, they don't know. They don't. When I started on this journey, if someone said something wrong, I cut them off. Like, It angered me. One of the biggest thing is, he wouldn't want you like this. Well, I know my child. And he know how I felt about him. So he know his mother was going to get here one day. But at the same time, he knew that it was going to be a struggle, because my child know how much I loved him. And he know how much I fought for him. And he knew how much I rode with him, because he was bigger than life to me. He was bigger than life to a lot of people. He was the glue that held us together. So, yeah, my son knew that this was going to be a struggle. He knew it was going to be hard. So trust me, when somebody say, oh, he wouldn't want that for you. Yeah, okay. I still don't listen to that. But when they say, oh, at least you still have, at least I still have. Which one of your children would you have chosen? For me, none of them. For me, none of them. So when I hear, at least you have, no, don't belittle what I have. Don't pick and choose for me, because I would not have chosen any of my children. None. And, oh, you'll be okay. Some days you can tell me that, and I know I'm gonna be okay. I don't need validation that I'm going to be okay some days. Some days I know, because guess what? I've gotten this far. But on those days that it's really hard and you're going through that moment, I call those bad days your moment. That moment. That moment. You don't want to hear it's going to be okay, because guess what? Your heart and mind, it can't comprehend okay. It can't comprehend you're going to be okay. So it angers you. So again, I just stress, you have to be around people that know your pain. You have to be around people that have traveled your journey. I know at one time I used to look at people on this journey and used to be envious, because I'm like, how are they smiling? How are they getting back to work? How are they on these pictures looking like nothing ever happened? But I've realized as the years went on, I was that same person. I was that person that others was looking at like, how is she happy? How is she this? How is she that? But the difference with me, I'm going to take you on this journey with me. One of the biggest things that I had to go through was seeing people get to the other side of the pain. Now, it is another side to this pain. Not saying that you're still not going to be in pain, but the other side is when your will to live, your will to keep on, your will to be happy, your will to make life as best as you of that pain. That pain, that other side, that's that side that you're hopeless. You're helpless. You can't see the next minute. You can't see the next hour. You don't believe you'll be able to love again. You don't believe that you'll be able to smile again. You don't believe that you'll be able to function. Now, this side of the pain, you will smile again. I'm smiling again. I'm able to love again. But that's taking, because that's a task. I will do that in another video. But yeah, it's a task. That's a task. It is. It is. I was getting ready to go into something else, but I think I've been like touching on so many things. But ultimately, the things that I wanted you to know is that all of this is to let you know you can make it and you will make it. And that's a promise. That's a promise, because if you surround yourself with the support, if you get to the point that you are able to do the work, if you can dig deep, all of that takes work. All of that takes time. Everyone won't get it. Everyone won't get it. But my hope and prayer is that everyone that hears this video get it. My hope and prayer is that you will continue to travel this journey with me, to where we're going to do this together. I've never been on drugs, so I don't know anything about NA or AA, but just from hearing the stories and everything, I believe that we have to do those 12 steps, whatever those 12 steps are. And guess what? I think I'm going to try to write some steps, not make up some. Like I said, I'm not certified, life certified B. Yes, I have had certificates in trauma training. I've had certificates in grief training. I've had certificates in certain things that helped me to help others. So, but I can write down 12 steps that I that helps me. And in turn, I hope that it helps you. And I just believe that you can, and I believe you will. And when you think that you can't, I hope that you have someone or something, that anchor that I talked about in my last video or the video before last. That anchor is a person, place, or thing that will you to get up. That person, place, or thing that will you to say, I can do this. I can make it. That person, place, or thing that when you feel like you're drowning, that you can hold on to lift you up out that water. You have to find an anchor. You have to find an anchor. And I hope that that anchor is strong enough. And when that anchor is no longer strong enough, I hope it gets you as far as that next anchor that's going to keep you like just coming up out that water. Now, will you feel yourself going under again as you start doing the work? Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially around the holidays and anniversaries and birthdays. Yes. They are the biggest triggers. Oh gosh, they are the biggest triggers. But I will do another video on that. I just had to honor my child on his 5th anniversary. 5 years. My heart feels like it's been 5 days sometimes, but it's been 5 years, July 31st. August the 9th made 5 years. That's when I buried my child. So after I went through that, and I've been saying, you know what, I need to start doing my YouTube videos. I need to get my channel up and running. I need to start putting out this content because it's needed. It's needed. I need it. I need it for myself, but I also want it so bad for you because I know how it feels to not have someone that understand. I know that. But as time went on, people were placed in my life that knew what I needed when I needed it. Is life still hard? Yes. But I want so bad not to lay back down that I try my best. And some days it takes more strength than I can muster up. Oh my gosh. But I try. I push hard every day. Some days that grief will hit you where you like, look, you win. You win. I'm going to go ahead and lay down. I'm going to let you do what you do. And after a minute, I'm like, nah, I feel it taking me back there. And I don't want to go back there. I don't want to lay down. I don't want to get to the point where I can't get back up. I don't want to get to the point where I cannot function. I don't want to get back to that point where I don't want to eat. I don't want to get back to that point where I can't take care of me without depending on others. And that's what pushes me, because people have hurt me on this journey. People I trusted. I've hurt people on this journey because I was craving love. I was craving affection. I was craving someone to fill those holes in me. And once I got in a better headspace, I realized it was me all along. I didn't need that man. I didn't need that friendship. I didn't need that whatever I was searching for. I didn't need that. All I needed was for me to sit in that pain, to work through that pain, to love that broken side of me. And I kept on saying, how am I allowing these people to come into my life to love a part of me that I don't know, to love a part of me that I don't even like, to love a part of me that I'm scared of? It's too heavy. It's too heavy. It is. They didn't ask for that, but I didn't ask for it either. So what I had to do was I had to take 4 months, and I'm still on this journey, but it took me 4 months. I had to shut down. No texting any mails, no talking on the phone to any mails, just me and my pain and that work. And it's ugly. Healing hurts. Healing is ugly. Healing takes a lot of strength. And if you're not there yet, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay if you're not there yet. You can and you will. And I love you. And until the next video, please share this video with someone that you love. Please like, please comment, and please subscribe to my channel so you'll know when I drop another video. Hit that notification. Hit that notification so you'll know, like, Kiki back on. What she got to say today? But I love you guys, and thank you for tuning in. And until the next video, I love you. Later, guys.